Our next speaker is Mr. Johan Odendel. Did I pronounce that correct? Yeah, thank you. I'm practicing my Dutch. He's the managing director for Southern Palladium. And Mr. Odendel has over 35 years of experience in South African resources industry. He co-founded the highly regarded mining consultancy, Mixcon, in 2005. Just a moment, ladies and gentlemen, because when people are taking photos of you while you're speaking, they don't turn out to be great, so go. Thank you. Sorry about that. Prior to co-founding Mixcon, Odendel was a top-rated analyst at a global investment bank, specializing in platinum and gold mining. Mr. Odendel's long-time engagement with Southern Palladium, Bwenganyama project, is reflected by his joint role as CEO and Miracle Upon Miracle Investment, acronym MUM, which represents the investment's interest of the local community and the Southern Palladium. MUM was granted prospecting rights to the Bwenganyama properties in 2015. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we please give a round of applause to Mr. Johan as he walks onto the stage.
Thank you for that lovely introduction, ma'am. And thank you all for joining me today to talk about the Bwenganyama project, which is a project in South Africa owned by Southern Palladium. This project is in the heart of the Bushfield Complex. Of course, the Bushfield Complex is well known and hosts over 72% of the world's PGM resources. This project is a shallow advanced project, and we believe that there's substantial value that we can unlock in this project. Currently, we're sitting with an inferred resource in the order of 18.8 million ounces and a substantial exploration target that we will also drill out. Phase 1 started, and we commenced drilling in August of this year. Our aim is a 2-year exploration program, and during this period, we will complete a feasibility for a substantial mine and also submit a mining right application. We do have a community on the property, the Bwenganyama community, who is very supportive of this project. In terms of the structure of a company, we just listed recently on both the ASX and the JSE, Johannesburg Stock Exchange. And as you can see there, the structure mainly consists of 30% in MUM, which is the prospecting right holder, owned by the community company Neuronox, and then the other 70% held by Southern Palladium. The community also have a direct stake of 9.3% in Southern Palladium. Our market cap, but as it stood last Friday at 92 cents, is 83 million Australian dollars. Currently, we have cash of in order of 16.5 million Australian dollars in the bank, and enough to take us through the exploration stage that we planned. In terms of our board, both on the Southern Palladium side and also on the local MUM side, an excellent board, experienced board with an outstanding track record in mining and also in platinum. Our chairperson is Mr. Terence Goodlace, over 40 years of experience in the industry. Terence was previously a board member of Impala Platinum and later on also became CEO of that company. Impala, of course, the second largest producer of platinum in South Africa. Terence also serves on various other boards in South Africa. Myself, managing director, been in the industry for also many, many years in platinum for a very long time. Very good, diverse experience in mining, and I've been the CEO of MUM for the past 6 years. On the exploration side, our exploration is managed by a company called Mixcon, also with excellent experience. Our other directors in the company are mainly mining engineers, Rob Thompson, Jeff Hiller and Don van Heerden, very good experience both underground and open cast, and also in terms of development of mining operations. Mike Sturzaker bring to the board that excellent corporate finance experience. On the MUM side, diverse board, mostly from the community. Our chairperson, Advocate Lindy Nkosi, is an advocate in Johannesburg, and the other two gentlemen are community members. The one guy on the ground, Daniel Nkosi, he is doing our liaison with the community and is doing excellent work. This picture tells, I think, a compelling story. And that is that if you look at PGMs, it's mainly concentrated in four areas. And if you look at supply, South Africa is still the biggest supplier in the world by supplying 50%, 57% of global supply. So certainly if you want to be in platinum, South Africa is still the place to be. This video will then just show us a short introduction of the Bushfield Complex, and you will see 300 kilometers across. It's a huge complex. We're sitting on the eastern side of the Bushfield Complex, on that eastern lobe, an area with excellent infrastructure. There's recently a dam that was built there, the De Hoop Dam, so there's enough water and a water pipeline. There's 2 chrome smelters just across the road, and also electricity available. Our property consists of mainly a flat area on the eastern side and hilly on the western side. We have 27 boreholes drilled on the property historically. And just to give you an indication of size of our tenement, we placed the Kalgoorlie open pit there. But it's a big area, 10 kilometers down dip. We have 2 reefs on the property. The Marinsky is a top reef, and then the UG2 lower down. What we intend to do, and we recently proven it up with geophysics, that in terms of loss of ground, it confirms what we know about the property. There's one major structure running through the property, and then on the eastern side where we want to drill, we will start with phase 1 drilling, mainly drilling the UG2 and Marinsky, which we will also intersect in the order of 63 boreholes. What we also intend to do is to embark on a phase 2 drilling program, and that is to bring the remaining exploration target into inferred resource. And then just finally to leave you with that picture, again, the Kalgoorlie pit, which is a well-known large pit. Our exploration target, just for this small area, basically covers that area. So it gives you an idea of the size of this ore body. And what's so unique about the Bushfield Complex and these ore bodies is that it's a tabular ore body. So it runs through consistently from the east to the west. It's not that we have to go and find platinum. We know it's there. We just have to go and firm it up. So all the money, about 70% that we raised, goes into the ground. And it's in the ground to upgrade the deposit. This picture of the eastern limb shows you that it's well developed. We're amongst existing operations, both platinum and chrome. And we are probably one of the last remaining shallow, undeveloped properties on the eastern limb owned by one of the junior companies. The metallurgy is well known, that recovery is well known, and also the plants that's being used is proven technology. So we don't have to go out and prove something new. It's there. Also on the mining side, we know exactly what to do. There's also a good availability of third-party smelting in South Africa. Very important because if you look at the downstream beneficiation, the hurdles to entry for the platinum industry is high, and we've got it all in South Africa. It's not that we have to to go a long distance to get our product smelted and refined. Normally what happens on the operations, you have on-site mining, of course, and then also milling and flotation. And that concentrate then goes to the smelters and refining, and currently all the concentrates from the Eastern Limb goes to the Western Limb smelters near the towns of Rustenburg, and that then get finally refined in Johannesburg, and also there are some refiners in Rustenburg. In terms of our pearl split, we're in a very sweet spot on that Eastern Limb. You will see in that pie diagram that in terms of value contribution, rhodium is quite high, and also followed by palladium. So in terms of our pearl split, which is the ratio of the elements in your grade, 1-to-1 on platinum and palladium, so 44% palladium, 44% platinum, but also a high 10% rhodium content, and also gold. Of course, we also have the other PGM elements, iridium, ruthenium, and osmium in there, and also chrome, which is also a contributor to our revenue stream, or potential revenue stream. If you look at infrastructure, it's all there. Paved roads up to the site. We've got water, more than enough, and there's actually a water source that we can tap off from at the entrance of our tenement. It's a heavy industrialized area. There's, like I said, chrome smelters just across the road. Electricity is there. Also, what we find in South Africa, especially on the drilling side, is that there's good drill rig availability, so no problem having that or getting that currently. This picture is basically what we have. The purple areas is the areas above 500. So our intention then to drill out the shallower areas in terms of phase 1 and 2, and bring the exploration target and inferred target in that shallow area into indicated. And what we then will do is the remaining area in exploration target, also bring that into inferred. I think this site is probably a site that every explorer wants to see. We currently have 3 drill rigs on the property, and the intention is to later on bring 2 more on site. So in terms of our timing with our exploration, completed with geophysics, we started with a drilling concept study we started with, so that was brought forward, and we also intend to bring the feasibility forward as well. So all is going to plan that we complete this within the 24-month time frame. Platinum, we believe there's still a strong outlook for it. Platinum, of course, in its application, used in various applications in the green economy. In autocatalysts is the main application, but there's also potential for platinum use in fuel cells, and then platinum and iridium in the production of green hydrogen. The longer term outlook then for vehicles, certainly we believe that there might be a slight decline in the internal combustion engine demand, but that will be made up by higher loadings in the autocatalyst, and also hybrid vehicles that come on stream, and further on fuel cell vehicles that will be coming on stream as time goes. ESG at this stage already is quite important for us. The board that we have bring that experience to the company in terms of governance. So that's in place. On the environmental side, already on the drilling, we make sure that the drilling mat is removed from the drilling site, and so that's all in place. And but I think the important thing here is the community for us. If we can develop this project in a safe and healthy environment, it will all benefit us. The community is an important partner, not just a BEE partner, but a very important partner in this project. Finally, in summary, We can say that we're at the right address. We are there to unlock substantial value, and currently we still trade at a very attractive value. We believe that we can participate in the green economy, and in terms of our plans to develop this project within the 2-year program that we set ourselves, we've got the management to do that. Thank you very much.